Hi friends, welcome to your yoga home. I'm Hannah, and today I'm offering a space for us to connect to our breath or pranayama. Our breath is important, a very important part of our yoga practice because it helps us connect and link our movements and our mind and our body and our spirit together. It helps us feel at home in our body, and it's something we can return to anytime day or night, whether we're having a hard time falling asleep or we're stressed at work. Our breath is here for us. It's here to support us and give us life. So today we're doing minimal movements, mostly just sitting and then lying down. I'm sitting on a bolster. If you'd like to sit on a pillow or bolster or folded up blanket, just to feel a little bit more comfy, to lift the hips up a little bit. Totally up to you. If not, you don't really need anything today. A mat is optional as always. But really just finding a comfortable space and a quiet space to start to think about our breath and be a little bit more conscious and mindful of our breath. So I'm going to be walking us through some breathing exercises to calm and regulate and become intentional about our breathing, and hopefully bring some peace into our life and help us feel at home in our body. So any little small movements that you need to do to feel comfortable here, shoulder rolls, neck rolls, anything to feel yourself settle into your body, take that now, and then begin to close our eyes. And we'll first start just by noticing our normal breath. You don't have to do anything or change anything. Just notice your breathing as it is. Notice where you feel the breath, whether it's your belly, your chest, your shoulders. Where do you feel the breath enter and exit your body? Again, you don't have to change anything or do anything. We're just starting here. When you exhale, maybe notice that small pause at the bottom of your exhale before you begin to inhale again. Just notice that little space that our body automatically creates for us. Maybe we can find stillness in that space. Maybe we can find hope in that space, knowing that at the bottom of each exhale, there will be an inhale. And that inhale is a gift. Just continuing to notice our normal breath. So it may be natural for us to feel the breath in our belly or our shoulders or our back. But what I'd like to do is focus on a 360 breath, which means that we'll bring our hands to our rib cage. You can flutter your eyes open if you'd like to take a look at the screen. We're going to place our hands right at our rib cage. And on our next inhale, I'd like to focus on expansion in all directions. It's called 360 breathing because we're breathing in left to right, but also front to back in our body. Trying to fill that entire 360 degree space of our body. You may be able to feel your hands expand just a little and contract as you breathe. See if you can't get a little bit wider in the ribs, maybe broader in the back. Fill that entire space. And here we may also feel our pelvic floor and our diaphragm kind of contracting like a wave motion with our inhale and exhale. We can close our eyes here again. Breathing into all spaces of our ribs. Another way we can feel that is to place one hand on our belly, one hand on our back, and feel our hands separate as we breathe in and contract. Taking our time here. And as we've moved from noticing our natural breath to feeling that 360 degrees of our breath in our diaphragm, we can move into now what's called box breathing. And this is bringing mindfulness into the length of your inhale, exhalation, and a little holding space in between there as well. So on our next inhale, we'll inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and then hold for 4 counts and repeat. So I'll walk us through the first couple times. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, moving here through a couple rounds on your own pace, on your own time. Closing our eyes again if that feels good. If you'd like to bring our hands back down to our lap, your belly, whatever feels comfortable, or keeping your hands here, whatever feels good to you. This is a great exercise to do to bring clarity of mind, to regulate our body, our senses, if we're in a state of anxiety or fear. And fluttering our eyes open, we're going to move onto our back for our last breathing exercise. So if you're on a blanket or a bolster, you can move that out of the way. If you'd like to, I'll show how we can use a bolster or pillow or blanket under our knees. Placing that under our knees if we'd like. You can also just do this flat on your back. That's perfectly fine. And exhaling, let's roll all the way down onto our back. Making any small adjustments here that we need to make, lengthening out our feet. And we can bring our hands to our belly again. The last breathing technique I'd like to introduce here today is what's called the Ujjayi Pranayama, or the Ujjayi breath. And the way that we do this is we inhale through the nose, and then on our exhale, we will close or constrict the back of our throat to make kind of a seashell sound. If we were holding a seashell up to our ear, kind of the sound that you would hear out of a seashell. So we'll inhale, exhale through the nose, but contracting the back of our throat. If you'd like, you can go into your box breathing with the Ujjayi breath. Inhaling for 4, hold for 4, Ujjayi breath out. Or you can move at your own pace. Take a few more rounds of our Ujjayi breath here. And I'd like to offer the rest of this time as space for you to practice the breath that resonates with you. What feels good, what feels right in your body. Finding wherever you'd like to place your hands, on your ribs, belly, down by your side, maybe even your heart space in your belly. And we come here to our final relaxation pose that's so important in our yoga practice. We relax our facial muscles, our fingers and toes, just letting our legs get heavy, letting our eyes become deep in our skull, allowing our jaw to become slack. And here you have space to be with your breath, to connect with it like it's an old friend. It's our life force. It's a gift that we have every day to be thankful for. So I invite you to spend these last few moments here with your breath in any way that feels right for you. If you have time, I encourage you to stay here as long as you need or want. And when it's time to move on with our day, I invite you to sweep your hands up and overhead, gathering all the peace, all of the life force that our breath brings, and deposit it right at our third eye. I wish you well, friends. Namaste.